Viewers, Imran Khan message just has been received after Pahalgam incident. So let's see what he has to say to the international community and to the people of Pakistan. Loss of human life in Pahalgam incident is deeply disturbing and tragic. I extend my deepest condolences to the victims and their families. When the false flag Pulwama operation incident happened, we offered to extend all-out cooperation to India. But India failed to produce any concrete evidence. As I predicted in 2019, the same is happening again after Pahalgam incident. Instead of introspection and investigation, Modi Sarkar is again placing the blame on Pakistan. Being a country of 1.5 billion people, India needs to act responsibly instead of messing with a region already known as a nuclear flashpoint. Peace is our priority, but it should not be mistaken as cowardice. Pakistan has got all the capabilities to give a befitting response to any Indian misadventure, as my government backed by whole nation did in 2019. I have always emphasized the importance of the Kashmiris' right to self-determination as guaranteed by United Nations resolution. I have also highlighting the fact that India led by RSS ideology is a grave threat, not only to region but beyond it. Indian oppression in Kashmir intensified after the illegal abrogation of Article 370 has further fueled the Kashmiri people's desires for freedom. Sadly, the nation has been divided by an illegitimate government imposed through fraudulent from 47 results. And yet, ironically, Narendra Modi's aggression has united the people of Pakistan in one voice against Indian hostility. While we reject this fake regime, we stand firmly as one Pakistani nation and strongly condemn Modi's war mongering and his dangerous ambitions that threaten regional peace. Needless to say, to win the war against an external enemy, the nation must first be united. It is high time to put a halt to all actions that are further polarizing the nation. The state's excessive focus on political victimization at the critical time is deepening internal divisions and undermining the nation's collective ability to confront external threats. It is naive to expect any strong stance from self-serving figures like Nawaz Sharif and Asif Zardari. They will never speak out against India because their illegal wealth and business interests lie abroad. They profit from foreign investment, and to protect those financial interests, they remain silent in the face of foreign aggression and baseless allegations against Pakistan. Their fear is simple: that Indian lobbies might freeze their offshore assets if they dare to speak the truth. Illegally incarcerated former Prime Minister of Pakistan Imran Khan's discussion with lawyers in Adiala Jail, Rawalpindi on 29 April 2025.